Create a home remodeling plan in 10 simple steps. Brought to you by Hometown Demolition. Before jumping into your home remodel, familiarize yourself with the remodeling process and what goes into it, whether you're doing some of the work yourself or hiring a contractor to handle it all. On average, a complete home remodeling project takes 3 to 6 months to complete, but this all depends on the overall size and complexity of the project, who you hire to do the work, the amount of work you choose to do yourself, and more. A good rule of thumb is that for every $10,000 you spend, the work will take roughly 1 to 2 weeks to complete. Here's what a common total home remodel timeline looks like. Step 1 is all about planning. Nail down a budget and stick to it, then figure out what you can do to make the most of that money. Decide what parts of your project, if any, you can safely do yourself. Research contractors and get multiple quotes so you can make the best decision on who to hire. Step 2 is demolition. Once you have your plan in place and you've chosen your contractor, it's time for demolition to start. If you decide to do any of the demolition work yourself, exercise caution and follow all safety precautions. The next step, Step 3, involves HVAC, electrical, and plumbing. Once your demolition work is completed, the rough-in process can start. This involves any work done beneath floors or behind walls, like installing ductwork for central heating and air conditioning, installing new electrical and plumbing systems, and more. Next is Step 4, framing and drywall work. Once all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC updates are addressed and signed off on, it's time to tackle framing and drywall. The drywall process involves hanging sheets of drywall, applying drywall compound, letting the compound dry, and sanding it smooth until you're left with a seamless surface. With Step 5, it's time to paint. Once the drywall is smooth, you can paint your newly blank canvas. Painting is something you can do yourself, but it can also be tedious and painful work. If you want to achieve a clean, flawless paint job without the stress, hire a professional. Step 6 involves adding cabinets and fixtures. With your newly painted walls, the rest of the space can start to come together. Cabinetry, lighting, bathtubs, showers, toilets, sinks, have these installed next. Next up, Step 7, install doors and windows. Before installing any carpet, be sure all doors are installed to ensure they can open and close freely. Step 8 involves cleaning the house and air ducts. Sweep or vacuum up any debris and grime that might be remaining. All that renovation dust gets everywhere, so have a professional come to clean out your air vents and furnace. Step 9 means it's time to install the flooring. Generally speaking, it's best to hold off on flooring installation until the end of the remodeling process, so they don't sustain any scrapes, nicks, or damages. Carpeting, laminate, tile, and any remaining flooring should be the next step of the remodel process. Next, Step 10, add trim and finish work. Once your flooring is installed, it's time to nail up trim and finishes, door frames, and baseboards. And there you have it, you did it. Now it's time to move in furniture, decor, appliances, and all the stuff that makes your house a home.